This is how I got 6 placements in one day. If you want to know how I got 6 placements in one day, stay to the end of the video. It's gonna be worth it, trust me. Yo, welcome back to another video. It's 6. I know a lot of y'all finna be around your family a lot this time of year. They're gonna be asking, so did you get your placement yet? Did you get placements? Are you even doing anything with your life, Jimmy? Are you even fucking doing anything? Well, if you watch this video to the end, all right, you're probably like, get to the point. How'd you get 6 placements in one day? First, I'm gonna tell you like how I got it and stuff, but it's not just like as simple as that, because you know it leads up. But then after, I'm gonna tell you like what you should do right now, starting right now, to get yourself there. But basically, how I got 6 placements in one day, it's with She Was Artists and my homie Borgo. Shout out to him, he's a goat. He's recording them, and I actually did the recording template, the mixing template they're recording on, you feel me? So if you need mixes, hit me up for that. But anyway, they're like big Italian artists over there in Italy. But yeah, I sent him beats consistently, and he was just like, yo, just for the people that are doubters, I don't really care if you're a doubter or not, because I really don't give an actual fuck. But here's the text message. Yeah, here's the text message right here. You can easily fake text anyway. What are you gonna believe? But yeah, obviously I got fucking 6 minutes one day. I'm not out here just fucking trying to scam y'all. I'm not even trying to sell you anything other than my new kit that I just dropped with my guy Mari. Go get that shit right now, link in the fucking description. But yeah, basically that's how that happened. But now I'm gonna show you like how I got to this point, obviously, because that's not the only way I got that. Like, it's been building and building and building up to where I'm able to just send beats and they just get used. Like now when I'm making a beat, I'm like, I know it's gonna get used by someone, I just don't know who, you know what I mean? I'm about to show you the step by step of what I would do right now. If you're just starting, or even if you're coming up and you're already kind of along your journey, you're not just starting, but you know what I mean? I'm about to give y'all a bunch of gems. First thing, branding. You need to make sure that your branding is good enough to where people, when they look at your page, they actually want to work with you. If your page, you go on your page, and I know you probably, oh my god, this is the fucking 50th YouTube video I've watched that has said the same fucking thing. I'm about to give y'all some gems. Watch the whole video, you know what I mean? I just gotta tell y'all, branding. Having a good branding, having good marketing is really gonna get you out there. For example, I make sample kits. That's a part of branding. I post on my Instagram, right? I do run ads on that. I also make YouTube videos. That's also part of the brand. I also make reels. That's a part of the brand. Shorts, you know what I mean? That's a part of the brand. I'm engaging with my followers. I'm supporting my friends too. I'm supporting other people that I like. I'm always thinking of ways on how I can improve my brand and how I can, if I click on my own page, what does it look like? Do I even want to work with this page if I were to swipe it open and like, oh, let's work, bro. All right, go to my page. Do I even want to work? Personally, I do want to work. Like, if I were to open and someone were to reach out to me and I would see their page, I would see my page and I'll be like, all right, bet, let's work. My shit look clean, I ain't gonna lie. Make sure you got your branding right. You don't want to post beats on your Instagram with just like a black video, nothing on there type shit. Like, there's a lot of people I see where they're just posting their YouTube screen recording, like, of just their type beat. Like, bro, if you want to make it in this industry, why is your entire Instagram just type beats? No one wants to, bro, I'm just keeping it real, bro. No one wants to see that other than like maybe some artists. But even then, like, bro, keep that for your YouTube. But I don't know, me personally, I just don't like that. I like it to have credits, like, you know, placements, pictures of even just yourself living your life, or you could just keep it strictly your work. Placements, I like to get a little more personal, just like, because I also do modeling and like photography and shit like that, so I'll just post like a couple flicks here and there. Maybe I'm in the studio cooking up on the beach or some shit, or like, you just go on the page and you see reels, you see credits, you see shit that's actually interesting, not just type beats. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, let's work, and then you go to their page and it's just type beats. That's like a big, I don't know, I'm just like that. You look like a beginner to me, is all I'm saying. What I do, if I post beats, if I'm posting beat snippets, I'm posting a fire visualizer on it. I'm getting a visualizer, putting a beat on it, and I'm posting that shit. Because visualizers, if you want to post beats, you gotta have a visualizer. You can even record games, like retro games. A lot of people do that. Just anything interesting, you know what I mean? Just to make your page look better. Also, you know, kits, YouTube videos, just content, create your brand, build your brand so people know who who you are. People want to know like your character. People want to get to know you and feel like they kind of know you in a sense. And how are they going to do that if you're just posting tight beats? But yeah, make sure your branding is good. Is your actual sound, getting your sound right? Because honestly, there's a lot of people that will tell you, oh, it's mostly marketing, you don't have to. Nah bruh, it's 100% marketing and 100% sound. If your sound is ass, you could push it and people will just roast you. Like, I've seen that happen before. I've seen people pay to get on promo pages, but their beat ain't hitting and people are just like, what is this mid beat? You know what I mean? When people like want to work with you, they want to work with someone good, right? They don't want to just work with someone mid. So make sure you're spending a lot of time researching. Like when I was first really trying to come up in this industry, like I was watching Rio Leva, Nick Mir, all those people, producer grind, and now I like to watch more like Max Shooter, like TB Digital, and like still producer grind sometimes. Prod DB, like he's crazy. I'm still watching videos to get inspiration, to this day. Research your sound, study your sound, be honest with yourself. There's a lot of people that take it to heart. Most people will be able to take criticism, but there's, for example, like someone sent me a collab a long time ago. This was like a long time ago, and I just gave feedback like, oh, blah blah, I don't really like this, like blah blah, just giving feedback, like positive feedback, just saying, oh, this could be better, like this could be better. Bro got mad. If you're that type of person to where someone's just literally trying to help you, they're giving you free advice and you're getting mad that they're taking their time out of their day to give you fucking advice and you're taking it as they're trying to attack you. Bro, do you want to grow? Man, make sure you're critiquing your own sound. Don't be so hard on yourself, you know what I mean? Don't be like, oh fuck, like just be honest with yourself and just know that you're gonna get better every single beat that you make. Literally every single beat you make, you're getting better, even if you don't see it. Every single day my beats have a different sound, but like as the months and months and months and months, you can hear the progression a lot, like so much. It's crazy. Make sure you're actually working on your sound a lot. Loops, beats, whatever you do, you know what I mean? Make sure you're actually getting it to the sound. We're creating music. We're literally the ones in control of the hits. We're literally the people that are creating the songs that people are gonna fall in love with and listen to. They're gonna be like, oh, this is like the classics, like hell long from now. I mean, it's like, do you want to create a little wave? Do you want to ride a little wave that is like popping right now, but it's not your sound at all? And just make those type beats and like try to run with that? Or do you want to create and find your own sound? No one will sound like you because you're just doing your own shit, and that's going way further. Obviously, you want to go with number 2. There's a lot of people trying to chase sounds. It's like, I don't really consider you like, yeah, you're a producer, but are you producing the next wave? You know what I mean? Like that's the question you gotta be asking yourself when you go and sit down and listen to your beats. Are you really happy with the sound that you created? Are you like feeling like you're adding something new to this industry? Are you adding any type of value to this industry at all, to this music, to what people are listening to what people are gonna hear all around the world? Are you even adding anything, or are you just copying shit? You know what I mean? I'm just trying to show you guys that you can do it too. If you really work, you'll get to the point where you really love your sound and you'll just create and you just feel like you have freedom and you can just create anything you want because you just love it. Obviously, I'm not sitting here, oh, I'm already better, I'm already the best, I don't need to learn. No, I'm learning new shit every fucking second that I make a beat. Like, there's more shit to learn every single day, every single second. There's more stuff to learn, there's more stuff to grow, there's more stuff to do. You know what I mean? You gotta stay on your shit. And that brings to the next thing, consistency. If you are not consistent, I'm talking about if it's not an everyday thing for you, this ain't even really for you. I mean, you can, there are people that don't do it every single day and that have become successful, but it's like the people that are really influencing the sound and really pushing this shit to the next level are the ones that are sitting here every day thinking it doesn't have to be just beats, pushing their own brand, like thinking like, okay, how can I actually make this shit happen? Creating content, doing whatever the fuck you need to do, make beats, DM hella people. That's gonna be it later on. But it's like, if you're not consistent, where are you gonna see results? It's like, let's say 2 people start producing. They have a month to just make beats. The person that makes beats every single day and like tries to grow their brand and blah blah every single day and is consistent and is serious about their shit, they're gonna see way more results than the person just like, oh, I'm gonna like work on it here, then you know, just like go about it, you know, just a little bit. There are so many producers, and it's not even a competition. A lot of people tell you, oh, it's competition. If you are chasing another person's sound, yeah, you're probably gonna have competition. But if you're creating your own sound, there's no competition. If you create your own road, there's no one else on the road. That's the only thing that makes sense. What I'm saying is that when you're consistent, you're just gonna go up. You're just gonna go up, 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 up. Even if you don't see results at first, in the first couple, maybe even 3 months, you're definitely gonna see results. Even if you feel like it's not that big, bro, just keep going, bro. I've been grinding for 7 years, bro. I haven't been doing this producer shit for 7 years, like consistently. I just started going crazy like every single day. 2022 in May. That's when I decided like, all right, I'm gonna make this shit happen. And look, like I'm still going and I've got hella results. I'm literally a perfect example of how you can make this shit happen. And there's plenty of other people, a lot of my friends that I could use as examples too. Also, another thing I noticed, this ties into consistency, is like exactly what I was saying. The people that put in more work have a different mindset. It's like the mindset of, oh my God, this is my entire life. I need to fucking work. That's my mindset. Music is my entire fucking life. I'm work. Some days, you know, some days I don't do anything. Like, it's okay to take some time off if you feel like you need it. You know what I mean? You don't want to just like you know what I mean? Like, still go outside, do things, but like still, you can still work every day. Sometimes it's okay to take a whole day off. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do just chill, you know, I just be chilling. But if you really want this shit, you're gonna grind and you're gonna make this shit happen. You are. Trust. And if you don't, what is you doing, bruh? What is you doing? All right, the next thing, networking. This ties into like, this is coming in later because all those things I just talked about ties in. Once you have that going, like, and you have like you feel like you're solid, that's when you start super like networking. I feel like maybe you should just network from the beginning. I don't know. That could just be up to you, whatever you feel, but it might be smarter to have a base first before you start reaching out. You know what I mean? Just so people, their first memory of you, their first like thing they ever see of your name or anything is just like, at least you have some type of base, you know what I mean? But yeah, networking. I actually need to get better at my networking too. I ain't even gonna lie. It's just a matter of actually doing it. I just be so busy, but that's just an excuse right there. People say 100 a day, DM 100 people a day, DM 25 people a day, DM 15 people a day. It's honestly whatever you feel comfortable, whatever you feel is right for you, how many people you want to reach out to a day. It could be 100 one day, 10 the next day, 50 the next day, 6 the next day, none the next day, fucking 1 person the next day. You know what I mean? What I do, a good way to get like tapped in, what I was doing at first, I would go, and this is already a tactic that a lot of people know of, go on a famous producer like Wheezy. Go to the people that he's following, go to the people that suggested, you know, on the suggested following on Instagram where it's like, oh, these people follow, you can go through those people too. Just go through people they're following, follow hella people that you like though. Like, you gotta go on their Instagram, listen to a couple of their beats, see what they about, follow them. If you wanna reach out to them, reach out to them. If you just wanna like, oh, I'm gonna follow them but reach out to them later, do that. But it's like, don't like just not reach out to them, you know what I mean? Like, you wanna familiarize yourself with the producer community, because it's a whole community out here. It's like, there's so many producers out here doing their thing, grinding. You just gotta get tapped in. Don't let anybody clown you, bro. There's so many people out here that are just like trying to make people that are trying to come up look bad. It's like, bro, if you was down, you would be doing anything you fucking can to make it. Don't let anybody tell you that you're a clown for sending a hella emails of loops. Don't do it in a weird way. Don't be one of those weird people that do the loops in a weird way. Like, there's a lot of people that try to clown people just for like trying new ways to come up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just trying any tactic to come up. Don't be scared to do shit. Like, if you want to have a big ass loop email of 1,000 people or more, fucking do it. But don't be one of those annoying people that just find your email off the internet and just start sending. That is a terrible way to network. Never do that. That is the dumbest thing you could do, because automatically people just hate that. Like, or people really don't like that. I really don't like that. When people they just find your email somewhere and they just start sending you loops and they never even asked you. If you reach out to them and you ask them, hey, yo, I seen you had an opportunity for blah, blah. I seen you're needing loops. If they ask, let's say they ask for loops, I have these, let me send them through. By the way, I'm gonna add you to my loop list. Is that cool? Ask them. You know what I mean? You always wanna, it's about being nice. It's a person on the other end of that screen. It's not just some robot you're talking to. It's not like, how would you talk to them in real life? Are you just gonna go to them in real life and be like, here's loops? They would be like, I don't even know you. That's how they feel, bro. And it's like, bro, if you want to build a relationship, you have to talk to them as a person. A lot of people know me talking as their people. They talk to them as if they're like some robot. Look for people posting on their story that a lot of times people will be asking for loops. A lot of times. If you feel confident in your loops, send them through. But if you're not too confident yet and you just know your sound really isn't there yet, probably don't send. Yeah, I mean, you could if you want, but it's like, remember, their first impression of you want that first impression to be like, oh, like this is fire. Like, if I know that if I send loops to someone, obviously everyone has a different everyone likes different stuff, but I'm so confident in my sound that I feel like if I send to anybody, they would like it. Obviously, I still know that everyone has their own liking, like, you know what I mean? Everyone likes different shit, but I'm to the point where I'm able to send to anyone, in my opinion. But yeah, make sure you're asking around and shit, blah, blah. Make sure you follow like a lot of people that are coming up like you, maybe they're a little bit bigger than you. Lock in with those people and build a real connection. I have straight up friends like that I met from producing, that even if we never even produced again, I would still be friends with them just because they're cool people. Like, that's the type of shit you gotta do, because you really gotta build your own circle. Find people that are coming up like you. They could be a little bigger, they could be the same size, they could be a good amount bigger, but they still fuck with you. You gotta shoot your shot. Every single person, shoot your shot. How many shots you gotta shoot? Every single shot you take is a shot taken. Don't be scared to shoot your shot. You know what I mean? Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. That's how you get better at shooting your shot too. Consistency with everything is how you get better. Consistency is the key to everything, bro. But yeah, make sure you're building your own circle, like, of people that you fuck with, and it just happens naturally, for real. Like, the more people that you meet, there's some people that you naturally just get along with, and there's some people that you don't really get along with. Don't try to force. Another thing I learned is, like, don't try to force relationships. Like, don't be a meat writer, bro. Ah, man, that's like a big thing right there, bro. Like, whatever you do, bro, do not be a meat writer, bro. If you don't know what a meat writer is, it's basically a leech, a yes man, someone that wants to get something out of someone. You see some big ass producer doing their thing, I'm gonna go and tell them yes to everything and they're great, they're amazing, I'm just gonna ride their meat until they pick me. No, don't be like that. That's so weird, bro. Like, everyone will be able to just see that and just be like, oh, he's a meat writer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just don't be a meat writer, bro. Like, please don't be a meat writer, bro. This shit is so cringy. Just be real. Be real. Be nice to people. Don't do shit for clout. There's a lot of people that are just like, they're so desperate to come up that they do things that aren't like good, like meat writing, and like, you know what I mean? Like, don't be desperate. You ain't gotta be desperate. Just work. All it takes is work. And if you know that you're gonna work every day and you just know that you're gonna get up and do the work, you don't need to be desperate. You just know that everything is gonna work out. And if you don't have that mindset, if you are doubtful, that is not good at all. You need to change your mindset. And that brings to the next thing. And that brings to that mindset. You gotta have your mindset slash just healthy habits slash fucking clear mind. I don't know. Basically, all around in your zone, focused, not feeding into anything that's just like dragging you down, you know what I mean? Like, just negative shit, you know what I mean? You don't want to be around that. Do your best to focus on the positive side of things and know that if you just keep working, it's gonna happen, because that's the only mindset that is like actually actually good. All successful people have the mindset of all it takes is work. All I need to do is get this done, this done, this done. Gonna see this result. They're just gonna get up and do it again and again and again until they get so good at it, until to the point where it's like they made it and they're like a legend. You know what I mean? Like you gotta get to the mindset where it's like you're so driven and you're so focused that even if like you feel like there's no hope, you'll still keep going. Like that's your mind. That's the mindset you gotta have. That takes actually going outside, actually having friends to talk to, actually just being balanced and not eating trash. What you eat, are you eating fast food? Are you eating fast food? If you're eating fast food, that's dragging you down, bro. You know how terrible that is for your body and how much energy it takes for your body to consume the food that you eat. Your body takes like 40% of its like, or like 60%, some shit, like some high amount of percent to digest your food. So if you're eating heavy food like fast food and like, you know what I mean, just heavy, low quality food, it's just gonna drag you down. And it's not gonna help your mindset. It's not gonna help you. You have to be eating food that is literally what you want to become, because your body actually, I don't know if you know this, you're getting a science lesson right now. Your body recreates its DNA cells every 30 or 35 days. It's either 30 or 35 days, depending on what you eat. So whatever you're eating, you're literally becoming of what you eat. Your DNA cells are literally changing. Make sure you're eating right. Make sure you're thinking positively and you're in your right headspace. And you know what I mean? Make sure you're talking to friends, socializing, getting outside, going into nature, actually doing shit. The list goes on. Have a balanced life to where you have work, but then you also have normal human things that you're doing. Work, but make sure you're still putting your mental and physical health like in your life. Don't just erase your health out of your life. That would not be smart at all, because then you're gonna get erased out of the life that you have. Now I'm gonna tell you exactly how I got the 6 placements in one day. I already told you like how I got it, but I'm gonna tell you how it came to be from the start. Basically, last year in October, I joined a team called Borderline. It's like a producer collective, and it was made by an A&R, like just starting like a producer team. But yeah, then I joined. Ever since I joined, I've been grinding because there's hella opportunities in there. It's crazy how much the opportunities have grown since I joined too. Like, and you're probably thinking, well, how did you get in the team? It was actually a surprise because, like I said, in the beginning, I was just sending my loops everywhere. Like, I wasn't being one of those people where it's like, oh, I'm gonna take an email off of a website or just, you know what I mean? I always asked people for their loops. I would always ask. I would never just send, you know what I mean? But I was sending to a lot of people. I forgot exactly who posted the story. One day, there was a story and it was like, oh, starting if you want to be a part of this team, blah blah, like submit loops. I didn't think too much of it. I just put it on my email list. I was like, I bet I'll just send them loops. Forgot about it. In my loop send outs, apparently they was fucking with the loops. I got a DM one day that was like, yo, do you want to work? Like, do you want to join the team? And I was like, you know what I mean, we just worked it out, and like, and then I joined and been grinding ever since, and now I'm actually an admin and I'm actually like helping running the group. The reason why I was able to become an admin is because I put in so much work to the point where it's like I had to be an admin. It only made sense for me to be an admin. But yeah, that's another that just goes to show right there. I'm gonna get to that after. Actually, I'm gonna get to like just what people will see you as after. That's like a major key. I'm gonna leave that at the end. Borgo, which is one of the other admins, which is the guy that got me all the placements. Shout out to Borgo, he's a goat. And it's like after being an admin for a while, Borgo just like started asking me for beats for Shiva and shit, and I was like, oh bet. Like I started sending to him, and he was sending me references, and still to this day, he's still, bro, we've been locked in for so long, just like grinding, bro. Like that's how it happened. Like joined a team, worked for hella long, got to the point where I was an admin. Now I'm locked in with the admins too. They're asking me for beats, you know, asking to send shit because we're just locked in. We have trust. We built this whole team together, you know what I mean? It's like placements with Shiva, placements with Shiva's artists, and 6 placements in one day. Like you get that big placement that you was waiting for, but then it's like once you get to that point, it's like, oh, I'm already working. Like yeah, I'm hella grateful for this placement, and this is fire. This is the way I think of it. But it's like I can do so much more. I've already came so far. It's like, let's keep going. Let's keep pushing this shit. There's no fucking roof. Let's just keep going. Like, that's my mindset, is let's fucking do this shit, bro. Like, that's my mindset. That's the shit you gotta have if you want to really do this shit. Because if you have the mindset and intention that you're really gonna do something, you really gonna do it. But man, yeah, I'm fucking so grateful for all the opportunities and like all the placements and shit. Real quick, before I say that last thing, I want to say build with artists. Find artists that aren't like extremely big already, you know what I mean? Or you can even hit up people, whatever you want. Just shoot your shots at everyone. But like, start hitting people up. Oh, 10K, 20K, 30K on Instagram, even more than that. Just shoot your shots at everyone. Obviously, you have to actually fuck with them. Because if it's called building with an artist for a reason, because you're building with them. Find artists that you really fuck with. This is just gonna happen naturally. I lock in with artists just whenever I fuck with new artists that I find. I'm like, oh, let's lock in. You know, send them a DM. Be like, yo, I fuck with that song, blah blah blah, whatever it is. You know, I got beats that you would sound hella good on. Let me know a good place I can send some beats through, and maybe they'll give you their email. Some people will just straight up give you their number. That's kind of that's just sometimes like if they fuck with your profile type shit, they're like, all right, bet, lock me in. But a lot of times it's like email. Send to their email consistently, and make sure you're actually matching their vibes. If they fuck with you, they're gonna DM you back and be like, yo, this is fire, blah blah, and they might even just give you their number from there. But definitely get their number. Like, just send straight to their phone. That's the best way, bro. Like, sending beats to people's phones, fuck emails, bro. I barely be using emails like as much anymore. Like, I'll still use email, but it's like, bro, when you send to people's phone, that's just direct to their phone. That's so easy. And a lot of people have Macs now. It's like they just pull airdrop up, you know what I mean? Oh, the engineer got a Mac, I bet I'm gonna airdrop you this beat, put it on, we finna record on it type shit, you know? Not everyone has a Mac, I'm not saying like that, but they can always email it, you know what I mean? But straight to people's phone is the best, in my opinion. And also, here's another example. Free Soul is an artist I really fuck with. Like, I love his music. I've been listening to his music for literally years, and I was like DMing him, he wasn't responding. You know, he probably gets a lot of the DMs, I'm sure. That's what I was thinking. Then a year later, or maybe not a whole year, but it was like almost a year, he posted on his story, he just posted like a question and answers, like, what do you want to hear on the deluxe? And I was like, the song produced by me on the deluxe is what I want to hear, or some shit like that. And he DM me and he was like, send me some beats, blah blah. I sent him a perfect beat because I know his sound, and he got on that shit that night, recorded, sent it back already, you know what I mean? Like, hella quick. I was like, oh shit, this is lit, I bet. Like, cause I hella fuck with his shit. That's just like one example of just like, be creative, respond to their Q&A on their story. Like, if that's how they see your DM for the first time, like, that's how they see it. If they don't see their, you know what I mean? Because you gotta think, how many DMs are these people getting? They're pretty popping, you know what I mean? They're getting a lot of DMs. You gotta be creative on how you're reaching these people. Now, the last thing I'm gonna say, the way people treat you is like what people see online is all they see of you. They don't know you in real life. They don't know you. They don't know what you're like. They don't know anything. So I like to share my personality on my Instagram and my mindset and how I think, and like I give advice to people too sometimes, and like, you know, I just like to share shit of my life and like shit that I like to do. I just so happen to be an extreme grinder and like just really about this shit. And I'm not just trying to say that just to say that. Like, no, I'm really actually doing this shit, as you see. And people see that. And it's like, when people see you, I don't know, people have, let's say you see someone's Instagram account. You know them by what they post. You know them by who they are. Oh, this person posts funny videos. Oh, this person is like this. This person is like that. When people see a producer coming up, especially like bigger producers that are like more established, when they see someone grinding like that, they're like, oh shit, he's different. He's one of them ones. They'll reach out to you, you know what I mean? And you might just lock in with someone, or you reach out to them. They're like, oh yeah, I've been seeing you go crazy. You don't know who's keeping track of your progress. You don't know who's, you know what I mean? You never know who's really just thinking, oh, that's that guy. Like, he's doing his shit. You want to portray yourself in the best way possible, but you also want to just be yourself. And I just so happen grind, like I said. And it's like, people just see that. It's like, that just entices them to work with me even more, because like, why wouldn't you want to work with someone that's actually actually doing their shit. Like, I want to work with people that are doing their shit because I'm doing my shit. The people that are doing their shit want to work with people that are doing their shit. You know what I mean? You never know who's watching, so keep grinding. Don't let up on the pedal. Keep that shit pressed down, bro. Keep that shit pressed down, bro. You don't know who's watching, bro. You gotta keep going. Probably one of the biggest things, to be honest. And that goes with branding. That is your brand. Like that is your brand, like who you are and everything you do. It's like, that's a huge thing. You don't know who's watching. When people see you grinding, they like that, you know what I mean? This is the absolute last thing. This is the absolute last thing. Don't care what anything else is going on. Focus on yourself. People gonna hate. People gonna say shit. People gonna have opinions. You know, maybe you just might be that one person that never gets hated on. I don't fucking know. But most people that are successful, pretty much 100% of people that are successful, literally have hate comments out their fucking ass. It's crazy. Ignore every person that is trying to tell you who you are and what you're gonna do, because they don't know what you're gonna do and they don't know who you are because they're not you. And they don't wake up every fucking day and decide what you're gonna do. No, you wake up every day and decide what you're gonna do. Keep focused on what you gonna do, bruh. That's all that matters, and that's all that people are really gonna see. So if I can do this shit, you can definitely do this shit, bro. Trust. Appreciate y'all so much. We're at like 700, 800 subscribers, some shit like that. Like, let's keep going. I'm so grateful for y'all. Appreciate y'all watching my videos. I know I get a lot of DMs like, yo, I fuck with the content, blah blah, fuck with all the videos, they help so much. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I'm glad I'm helping y'all. I literally love to teach so much. That's always been a passion of mine my whole life. This is just fire. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this helped you, and I know it will if you apply the information. But yeah, that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm moving to San Diego soon, so you're gonna see that. But yeah, we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. Give me there. Drop us. Make sure you subscribe with the notification bell on so you don't miss any of the sauce. Let's get to 1K, road to 1K, and then after that it's road to 10K. Then you already know we're just gonna keep on going up with this shit. But yeah, drop a like. Let's get to at least 100 to 100 likes. Comment what other videos you want me to make. But yeah, it's been 6. Peace out, y'all.